Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's WIP It Wednesday for Wednesday, August 25th, 2021. So if you want to see what I've been working on this week, please stay tuned. I am really pleased with what I got done in the sewing room last week. I got two big projects finished and I can't wait to tell you about them in just a minute. First of all, I want to thank you new subscribers and welcome you to my channel. We're climbing up to the 10K number. I put the current number at the beginning of the video and I'm going to put it right here. The last I checked before filming, it was 8,228, which is up from last week at this time. So thank you so much to the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you're joining me on my channel. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I make a new video. I am pressing towards 10,000 subscribers by next July 31st. So I hope that you will be gracious and help me out with that goal. Thanks in advance for your support. Now for the projects that I finished this week, I'm so excited. The first thing that I want to show are the pillow covers that I made for my sister. I did a little close-up video that I'm going to insert right here. If you haven't seen the video where I made these super simple covers, I'll link that in the description box below and in the iCards here, so make sure you check that out. I used some fat quarters that I got from a quilt shop called Piece by Piece in Biloxi, Mississippi, and I made these pillow covers for my sister's class. She teaches second grade at her school, and each one of the students will get their own little pillow. I also was able to make a pillow cover for her. This one is going to go on her desk chair, so I hope that she should get it tomorrow. I'm filming on Wednesday. She should get it tomorrow if she hasn't gotten it already, so I hope that she loves it. And if she sends pictures of the kids with them, I will definitely share them on the channel. Another thing that I got finished, I'm super excited, is the Snail Trail quilt. I meant to make a video of it, but I was so excited about it and getting it sent off that I went ahead and put it in the mail. But there is a picture or a couple of pictures of that finished quilt, and I'm going to insert them here in the video. I will also link a few of the videos in the description box for the Snail Trail quilt. It was quite a feat to finish, quite a challenge, but I'm so glad that, that they trusted me with it first of all, and then that I could meet the challenge and get it done. It turned out, I just think it turned out perfect. I love it. I hope they're going to love it too, and I'm going to send them this video as well so that they can check out the finished product. And they should get it. I think they're going to get theirs tomorrow too. So I'm really excited to have two completed projects, both out of the way, finished, and out of my house. So really excited about that. As I get ready for next week, there are a few projects that I feel like are pressing. So I want to go over those with you right here. These are things that I haven't quite started on, but I'm going to start them as soon as I get done filming this video. And while I get everything uploaded, I'm going to be working on these things. So I have an order of 2 bears that I am going to be working on. Those fabrics are actually upstairs. I left that upstairs because I was trying to figure out how to get all the parts and the pattern pieces together. So that's upstairs right now. I'm going to be bringing it down really soon so that I can start getting the fabric ready, putting that interfacing on and all that. Speaking of interfacing, just one thing that I forgot to share that I have been working on. So this is my, on the back you can see the Pellon paper. This is actually from my interfacing, and I do my scrappy strips on it as like a foundation. And I have a pin where I started. This week, I don't even remember what I was piecing, but I got all of these strips done. Okay, so the pin is my indication of where I started. All of these strips done over the last week. And this is a little bitty piece, So it's almost done. Really cool. All right, now back to my projects. The bears upstairs. There's one more thing that I have to finish it either this weekend or in the next week, because I'm entering this in the Georgia National Fair, and so it needs to have a hanging sleeve. This is my street art pixel quilt. Let me see. I feel like I should pin it up on the design wall, but I'm afraid that it's going to fall, and also that it's not quite long enough. So this is a piece that I made using foundation paper piecing, where I sort of made my own pattern. And it says magic. My arms just aren't long enough to show the whole thing. I hope it's right side up. Yeah, I think it's right side up. And so I want to enter this in the Georgia National Fair, which is in October here in Georgia. And it needs a hanging sleeve. So I have to make one this week. And it's not that making a hanging sleeve is hard. I actually have a video about it. Check the description, check the iCards right here. But it does, since I didn't do it as I was making the quilt, it's going to call for a lot of hand stitching to stitch it down on the back. So I need to go ahead and get that done. It has to be delivered to the quilt shop next week so that the fair staff can come and pick it up and take it down. And what I've chosen, I had picked this piece as my to use for my hanging sleeve, but as I look at it, it doesn't seem like super high quality fabric, and so I don't want to use it as my sleeve. I'm afraid that something will happen to it. And so I went ahead and pulled this, and hopefully this is more than enough for the hanging sleeve. The only thing with this is it's like 90 inches wide, so I just have to make sure that I have enough fabric to do it, and I'm pretty sure I do. It'll probably take 3 lengths of this, and I'll do like, I think I'll cut it at 8 inches, so it'll be 3 8-inch widths, but I'll have some extra left over. All right, but that is definitely on the list of things to do. And then the other thing, this is not like super pressing, but it's definitely something on my mind that I got to work on, and that is this quilt behind me. This is my friend's quilt. Her birthday is in September. I honestly am not sure that I can have this completely finished by her birthday, but I'm going to work really hard and do the best I can to get it done. I did purchase, where is it? I purchased a backing fabric for this. I went to, the closest quilt store to me is called Patrick's Seed and Feed in Covington, Georgia, and they have, it's actually a seed store, and it has a fabric store in the back. I did a haul there a while ago. I'll link that haul in the description because there are some pictures of the quilt shop. It's really cute. So this is the fabric that I purchased for the backing. It's a little bit lighter than my leather fabric. Let me go a little closer. Okay. It's a little bit lighter, but I think that that it was the best choice that I saw in the store. Also, it has little stars, which kind of go with these stars on the front of the quilt, and I think it's going to be super cute. Now, normally I make the binding after I finish the top, but I haven't made the binding yet. I pulled a couple of fabrics, okay, and I'll show you those, and I'll tell you which one I'm going to go with. This one is a good old standby. This is from my, I think this is the one that I was going to use for my, I used it on my beginner sampler quilt. I think that's where I used this fabric. I'm not 100% sure, but I have to check. Even if I didn't use it on that quilt, I think I used it for the binding. Okay, so there's some of this. And then I pulled this one. This is a batik. And it's pretty, but it just doesn't go with, I don't know how well you can see it. It doesn't really go with the color of the quilt. It's a little bit too aqua, maybe, I don't know. I pulled this one because I just really like it, but once you hold it up, it's not even close. So the one that I think I'm going to go with is this one here. I don't know if it has a name. let's see, it just says Timeless Treasures. I don't see a name of it. Okay, but it looks like a sky type fabric or a space type fabric, and I like that it has a lot of variable colors in it, and I think it's going to look nice. It's going to look nice with the quilt, and I think it's going to look nice with the backing. So I think that I have a good choice here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do first. Like right now, my mind is exploding because I know I got to get this this sleeve done, and then I definitely want to get this binding done, and I know I have bears. Like everything is just going all at once. So I just need to make sure that I probably, number one, make a list so that I know what I'm supposed to work on, and then just diligently go down the list. You will probably also see some of these projects, like this hanging sleeve, it probably will be on a UFO video, which is going to come up. The first one has to be this Friday. I'm going to see how that works out, and hopefully that can be something that's regular. I have another project that I want to start with you as well, if you're interested. I left my my materials upstairs. I'm going to go grab them, and I'll be right back. The last project that I want to share, I'm hoping that this will be on my Sunday videos. And so here it is in the book. I'm super excited. It's going to be, that's a trip around the world that I still haven't made yet. So it's going to be this quilt, and this isn't the final setting for it. If you're interested in making a quilt like this, I would love it if you could join me on like a little mini sew along maybe. And all you're going to need for this quilt is, I'm going to use 5-inch squares and 2.5-inch strips. So I'm going to use neutrals as for like half of the quilt, and then let me show you the colors that I've picked as my accent color, major color, I don't know. Here we go. My colors. So, and I know you can't see them all, but look at those colors. I cannot wait to see these strips around some squares, and I would love it if you could join me. Oh, here's something that got away. If you could join me on this journey. This is a great scrap project, so if you have some scrap 5-inch squares or some fabric that you can cut some 5-inch squares from, join me, join me, join me. The first video is going to come out this Sunday, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think for the first video, we're just getting the squares and strips together. So if you are interested, go ahead and start gathering your stuff. You'll have about 2 weeks before you start actually sewing on it. And I am going to try to have a printable available with the setting, but the setting is super simple. Once you see it, you'll know exactly what to do. So I'm working on the printable. I am hoping to have the video ready for this Sunday. So I hope that you will join me. If you have any questions about what you've seen in this video, please leave them in the comments below. Thumbs up this video. Let me put this down. Thumbs up this video. Share it with your friends and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember that I'm going all the way to 10K subscribers, and I would love to have you join me on that journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!